Okay. Good morning, everybody. René Cannaò here, founder and author of ProxySQL. So I want to start borrowing some interesting slide from Mark Callaghan, a keynote last year. He was speaking about database system and 5 important key elements when database systems are deployed. This performance, efficiency, manageability, usability, and availability. The first 2 are pretty easy to understand. I mean, database system or software in general has to be performant, provide a lot of requests, provide throughput, and of course they also have to be efficient. And this is very easy to understand. But they also have to be manageable. So like if you have a complex system, you have to somehow be able to move part around and make sure that everything works. And at the same time, the system has to be usable. So this means it has to have features. And those features has to be available for end users. And at the same time, this system has to be highly available. Of course, this is a strong requirement for every system. So why I want to start from this slide? Because actually, in the database ecosystem, MySQL or also other relational database management system, this is a common issue. There are new vendors, there are a lot of database systems, and they will always try to compare to each other, who is best, who is faster, who is more efficient, who is more performant. And they create new storage engine, they create new algorithm to improve performance and so on. And so they are in continuing competition with each other on performance and efficiency. And they always introduce new features, so they also improve the usability of their software. And of course, they also focus a lot on the availability of the system. So if you look in the MySQL ecosystem, for example, we have Galera, we have MySQL cluster, we have PXE, we have group replication, and so on. So they are all focusing on those key elements. But I see a problem here. The problem is that, in my vision, there are 2 layers right now. One is the application layer, and the other one is the database layer. So all the things I mentioned so far, they all works in the database layer. So just in this layer, the vendors are competing to try to be fast and provide more features to the application. And the problem here is that those 2 layers communicate through an API, of course, so they know how to speak with each other. But for each of those layers, the other layer, most of the time, is a black box. The application does not really know what is happening inside the database when they're running queries, and the database just runs queries without knowing why the application is asking those things. So they are black box, and who manage them, of course, they are a different person, and also in this case, they don't have confidence in the other field. That's absolutely normal. So in my opinion, there is something missing here, because again, the application, you don't know what the application is in the database. So this was the main motivation for creating ProxySQL. That is a proxy that empowers the DBA. So now the DBA is the one responsible for managing the traffic between the application and the database server. And of course, it improved the manageability of the system. And that is the key element that is not being taken care from the main database vendors. And of course, in this way, it also improved the performance and the availability of the system, and it creates a shield around the database. So basically, this layer is able to perform several operations. The traffic is being sent from the application to the database server, like blocking traffic or throttling it, or it can route traffic based on where the server it is, and understanding as the performance on read-write split, or if the server itself is highly available, and you have master slave replication and you have promotion and stuff like this, the proxy is the one responsible for understanding where things has moved around and notify the application that things has changed. Actually, for the application point of view, nothing has changed, so the application is completely from the application, everything is completely transparent. So this is my vision of how a database system has to be deployed. So you have one application layer, you have the database layer, as I was mentioning before, and then you have a tiny layer between the application and the proxy. Sorry, the application and the database. And this layer is what creates a database as a service layer. And it is implemented through ProxySQL that performs that acts as a reverse proxy. In my opinion, this is something very interesting, because being a reverse proxy, this means that the application is actually executing queries on the proxy, and then is the proxy responsible for executing the query and transforming the query if it is required to the right database system. One important thing here to highlight is that somebody might think, okay, so we deploy ProxySQL across the board and we solved all our problem. Of course, this is not the case at all, because ProxySQL is not a replication manager. So if you have very standard classical replication with masters and slaves, and you have promotions, master failing, and the slaves replacing the old master becoming now the new master, of course, ProxySQL won't do this. ProxySQL is just creating the layer between the application and the database system. But what ProxySQL can do is to detect that something has happened and that a failover happened. So for the application perspective, everything is transparent while everything's under the proxy moves around. And of course, ProxySQL not being a replication manager, this means that you still need a software taking care of this, like MHA, orchestrator, or replication manager. Having this layer of database as a service layer makes things interesting, because in the current ecosystem, we are having way more software and database system than MySQL, so things are evolving a lot. And this is where ProxySQL is also trying to fill the gap. The rationale behind it is that now ProxySQL is able to communicate not only with MySQL, but also with other relational database management systems like ClickHouse, or being an SQLite server. The application will still communicate with the proxy using the MySQL protocol, and then ProxySQL will figure out where it has to send this query, if it has to send to a MySQL server or to something else. It is intentional to put two more boxes, like without specifying what is going to be next, because there is no clear roadmap of what is going to be next, because being an open source project will be more like, depending from the needs of the community, new support for new database will be introduced. Finally, because it's an open source project, is on GitHub, please try it, open pull request, open feature request, create issue in it, try to be participant in the forum, and of course there is the website where you can find a lot of tutorial. And that's it.